I'm here today with my March dreams and a quick recap of my February dreams. So start with a quick recap from my February's dreams. Wrote on my day book what they were, and I can tell you some of the stuff that I didn't accomplish and some of the things I did accomplish. So I'm actually going to write yes or no or a check mark. So my first thing was the book that I would put myself to read, which is Wild. And I have yet to finish that book. For some reason, I am finding it kind of dry. I'm not really getting into it. I don't know if I'm going to ever finish that book, to be quite honest. And I have yet to pick another book to read that next month. So maybe I'm going to stick with that same book and try to finish. Maybe it'll surprise me. I don't really know, but didn't finish. I had go out skiing at least 2 times this month. I will give a half check mark because I did go skiing at the last day of the month, but not twice this month. So family time, seeing my in-laws at least once or twice this month, yes, so I'll give that a check mark. Celebrate Valentine's Day with hubby in a special way. Well, we did celebrate it. I don't know how special it was. We ended up staying home. It was a storm anyway. We had sushi stuff and we did our thing, so I guess it was special. 30-day meditation challenge with hubby. Definitely didn't do this at all. I did a few days of meditation following the challenge that I want. Hubby had nothing to do with it. So not necessarily something that I did well. Well, move, exercise 15 to 30 minutes at least 2 to 3 times a day. It could be yoga, elliptical, whatever. Well, February was a really tough month for me. In fact, we spent a lot of time on the weekends even sitting on the couch, so I didn't do much at all. Strive for balance, life, work, leave on time. I did most of the time this. There were a couple occasions where I couldn't help but stay late because of meetings or whatever, but it wasn't crazy. So I'm not letting it get under my skin and stress me out completely. So I can say yes. Upload at least 4 videos on my YouTube channel this month. I'll give a half check. I think I uploaded maybe 2 videos, 3 max. Which is okay. It's better than what I've been doing in the past, but I'll still give it a half a check because it's not exactly something I did all the time. Journal every day, even if one line. I'll give a half a check on this as well because I did write on my journal a lot, but not every single day. So, you know, too many things to fit in, sometimes I can't finish. And then declutter my office. Brant did not do it. I actually have to do this. Now I'm forced to do it because my jewelry case, as you can see over there, is fixing right now. It broke. So I have to go through all my jewelry and probably get rid of some stuff that I never wear and so forth. So anyway, so this is my balance of the Februarys. It took me at least 3 minutes to just talk about those. I have not written my March dreams yet. And I plan to do it and decorate it and do all nice and cute with some stickers, washi tape, and why not. If I actually finish before I post this video, I'll post a picture of it for you guys to see. But I do have a little draft that I kind of started on my notes in my phone. First one for me is drink more water. I feel like with the winter, I don't know if it's because we're not outside a lot. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I haven't been drinking as much water as I should, so I wanted to drink more water. And that means at least 8 cups a day. Minimize the complaining and negativity at work and towards my husband. Well, this has been a big thing for me. At work, everybody kind of has a weird vibe right now. Not everyone is really happy. And this collective negativity just gets to you, you know, if it's your everyday kind of thing that you're dealing with. So I'm trying my best to avoid those kinds of things. And you can if you can't avoid it, you can at least not perpetuate, you know what I mean? You can just kind of cut it off and change the subject or do something, I don't know. And towards my husband is because we are really close, we're always together, and sometimes I take it on him a lot, you know, of my negativity, if you will, and into some form of nagging or complaining or whatever. So I have to watch for that, and I plan to not only next month but obviously ongoing really watch for that because it's not fair, right? I have the exercise thing here again because it's a shame that I haven't done much exercise at all this past couple of months. So I have the same challenge that I had last month to exercise more. Check daily on my sister and the baby and Skype when possible. My sister is going through a hard phase through her pregnancy, consider a high risk pregnancy, so she's in bed rest for the rest of the pregnancy and she's midway through. And I have plenty conviction and faith that everything's going to be okay with her and the baby. I have no doubt about that. But I'm always checking on her, whether it's through WhatsApp or Skype or I call her. So there's no doubt that I'm all over and there on my prayers and thoughts every single day. So I just want to keep that going. I want to go skiing at least one more time. It's one of the few things in the winter that I actually enjoy a lot, which is actually go skiing, even if it's solo, which is normally most of the time. Color and craft for relaxation and inspiration purposes. I have been obsessed with DIY projects, or not DIY as much, but like art journaling, watercolor painting, coloring, like a book coloring. Like I bought a couple books for adults, which is like a color book or whatever it's called. So I bought tons of markers and things like that to just kind of play and just sit there and just let my mind wander. And it's so relaxing. I love doing that. So I want to keep doing that, not only for relaxation, but for inspiration too. I feel like get the creative juices flowing more. And eat healthier when possible. That's another thing that I always have to watch. I have a tendency to gain weight and become kind of chubby. So I really have to watch, whether it's through exercise, whether it's through eating better. I've been contemplating perhaps joining Weight Watchers again, which I really like and puts me on my toes to kind of keep things into perspective and on track. So maybe I'll do that. I haven't decided yet. But those are some of my dreams of this month and some of the things I want to focus on. So if you have anything you'd like to share with me, please leave your comments below. If you have any questions about what I just said, leave me comments below as well. So I'll see you next month when I will share my dreams and talk about what are the things that I actually accomplished this month. So I wish you a wonderful March. Believe it or not, but spring will come soon, hopefully. And stay warm when possible, and I'll see you next time. Bye!